Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Ready to jump into today's news?
Absolutely. January 30th, 2025 is serving up an interesting mix of finance and tech.
Let's dive right in. Elastos, a blockchain platform, just snagged a $20 million investment.
From Roman Capital, no less.
They're aiming to innovate Bitcoin finance. What could that even mean for the average person?
Well, imagine using Bitcoin for everyday things like grabbing a coffee.
Oh, like easier ways to use it.
Exactly. Or think new financial tools built on the blockchain that are way more transparent.
And secure, hopefully.
Definitely. This move by Roman Capital shows big institutions are getting serious about crypto.
Interesting. Speaking of shaking things up, AI is making its way to Wall Street. Alpha Liquid Terminal is teaming up with Mentibus.
Mentibus is an AI development company, right?
Yeah, and this partnership gives AI agents access to, get this, over 10,000 data points.
All in real time. They're basically creating robo-investors.
So will humans even have a place in finance anymore?
That's the million-dollar question. It could be a huge shift.
While we're on the topic of finance, the next-gen payments market is exploding.
Projected to hit $660 billion by 2035.
With a 20% growth rate. That's wild. Smartphones, e-commerce, and blockchain are fueling this boom.
Makes you wonder if we'll even need cash in the future.
Right. Think about the implications for security and privacy.
Definitely a whole other conversation there.
Now for a story that mixes politics and finance. Trump Media and Technology Group, the company behind Truth Social, saw their stock skyrocket after announcing Truth.fi.
Truth.fi, that's their new venture.
Yep, a FinTech venture. They even got a cool $250 million from Charles Schwab.
Wow. Blending media, politics, and finance, it's a trend to watch for sure.
Moving from Wall Street to Silicon Valley, there's a Chinese AI model called DeepSeek.
And it's blowing up Apple's App Store.
It's being hailed as a major breakthrough, even compared to early ChatGPT.
This is significant. It shows how rapidly China is advancing in AI.
Could shift the balance of power in the tech world, right?
Potentially. DeepSeek's success could mean China becoming a leader in AI.
Fascinating. Now let's talk blockchain. Polkadot's launching a Web3 deal desk.
A new way to fund blockchain deals.
Exactly. It streamlines funding for projects that benefit the entire Polkadot ecosystem.
So it's focused on growing the whole ecosystem.
That's the idea. It's the shift from traditional venture capital models.
Makes you wonder what other innovations are on the horizon.
You know, we were talking about that next-gen payment market.
And how much it's going to grow.
Yeah, well, one company making a splash is RiVirtual.
RiVirtual, okay.
They just launched in the U.S., combining PropTech and FinTech.
Interesting combo. What are they doing?
They're aiming to totally change real estate.
Change how?
Faster closings, fewer fees, easier access to cash for everyone.
Sounds pretty good, actually.
It does, but how do they handle all that data?
Yeah, security is key with all those transactions.
Speaking of security, Infizyne IAM just made a breakthrough in on-premises app security.
On-premises? I thought everything was moving to the cloud.
It is, but tons of businesses still use those traditional apps.
Makes sense, but that can be risky.
Exactly, and Infizyne IAM solution boosts security without sacrificing performance.
That's a big deal for those businesses clinging to their old systems.
It's a smart move. Okay, moving on. Have you heard of Counted Techit?
Counted. Rings a bell, maybe.
It's by Visualogix, and they're using AI to change how we count inventory.
Oh, right. They use image processing, don't they?
Exactly. No more manual counting, which means fewer errors.
AI really is changing everything.
Earlier, we touched on the mobile pet care market.
Yeah, it's booming.
Well, another player in the space is Dappfort.
Dappfort, what do they do?
They're helping build crypto derivatives trading platforms.
So they're not directly in the pet care market.
Not exactly, but it shows how diverse the crypto world is becoming.
It's more than just Bitcoin these days.
And Dappfort even published an article on how crypto payment gateways make money.
Demystifying the business side of crypto.
Yep, which is helpful for anyone wanting to understand the space.
It's always good to have more clarity.
So we've covered a lot today. AI-powered finance, new security solutions, even pet care in crypto.
It's amazing how interconnected everything is becoming.
It really feels like we're on the cusp of something huge.
The pace of change is incredible. Makes you wonder what's coming next.
Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap the day's biggest headlines. January 30th, 2025. All right, let's hit the highlights.
Okay, so in the world of finance, we saw Elastos score a major investment to shake up Bitcoin. And then there's Trump Media and Technology Group.
With their new TruthFi venture.
Backed by a big chunk of change from Charles Schwab.
Don't forget that next-gen payments market. It's set to explode.
fueled by mobile tech, e-commerce, and of course, crypto.
AI is also changing the game on Wall Street.
Alpha Liquid Terminal and Mentibus are putting AI agents in charge of market data.
Over in tech, DeepSeek, that Chinese AI model, is climbing the App Store charts.
Showing China's muscle in the AI world.
And then there's Polkadot's Web3 deal desk.
A brand new way to fund blockchain projects.
All these stories have a common thread.
Yeah, rapid innovation and industries colliding.
It's wild. It feels like a whole new era is beginning.
With endless possibilities. It's a lot to take in, but it's exciting.
Definitely. So as we wrap up today's deep dive, let's leave you with something to think about.
With AI taking over in finance and everyday life, what happens to human intuition?
What role will our gut feelings and decisions play in the future?
Will we ride the wave of technology or get swept away?
It's something to ponder. Thanks for joining us on the deep dive.
We'll catch you tomorrow with more news and insights.
Until then, stay curious.
Wow.